So you're watching the seasonal anime, keeping up with whatever's airing right now. But sometimes you also want something that's already done. No waiting a week between episodes, no cliffhangers with no answer for months. Just sit down and watch the whole thing at your own pace. So here's a list of animes that I already finished that I think are worth your time. Some of these are pretty well known, some are not, but all of them I genuinely enjoyed and think deserve some more attention. Let's get into it. Number 1. Sentenced to be a hero. Okay, so the concept alone got me. In this world, being a hero is not a reward, it's a punishment. The worst criminals get sentenced to fight on the front lines against demons, and if they die, they just get resurrected and sent back. No escape, no rest, just endless combat. And the main character ends up in this system for reasons that go deeper than what the story first shows you. What I really liked about this one is two things. First, the animation and the fight scenes is genuinely impressive. When the action hits, it really hits. It's the kind of stuff you rewind to watch again. And second, some of the side characters are actually really funny. It balances the dark tone well without feeling like it's trying too hard. It's dark fantasy done different, and if it sounds like your thing, give it a shot. First season is done, and a second one is already announced. Number 2, Mononoke. This one is hard to explain without just showing it to you, but I'll try. The art style looks like nothing else in anime. It's almost like traditional Japanese painting mixed with something abstract, very different from what you're used to, but it works perfectly with the kind of story it's telling. It follows a medicine seller who wants spirits called Mononoke, but he just can't get rid of them whenever he wants. There's a process, a set of conditions he has to figure out first. So every arc becomes this eerie, uncomfortable mystery that slowly unravels. Each arc is self-contained, so every story stands out on its own. The atmosphere is genuinely unsettling in a good way, of course, and the visuals alone make it worth sitting down for at least one episode. A lot of people sleep on this one, and I don't really understand why. Number 3, the Summer Hikaru Diet. This is one where I really don't want to say too much because the story is the whole point. What I'll say is two childhood friends and something is off. That's the setup. And the way the anime builds on that, the pacing, the tension, the emotional weight it carries, it's really well done. It doesn't rush anything. It lets things breathe, and that makes every moment that lands actually mean something. If you like anime that makes you feel something and sticks with you after it's over, this is exactly that. Number 4, Mononogatari. This is a supernatural action anime that not enough people talk about, and I generally don't understand why. It's about spirits called Tsukumogami, spirits that possess very old objects and take on a physical form. Some are gentle, some are dangerous. The main character is part of a clan that deals with them, but his relationship with them is complicated, and that tension is a big part of what makes the show interesting. The action is solid, the supernatural world they build around it is cool, and there's already a second season out, so you have plenty to watch. If you like that kind of dark supernatural anime, this is a really solid one. Number 5, Release That Witch. If you're tired of the same isekai formula, this one is genuinely different. A regular person gets transported into a body of a prince in a fantasy world and ends up stuck in a frontier region with no glory, no grand quest handed to him. But instead of fighting his way through everything with magic or becoming overpowered, he uses knowledge from the modern world, engineering, science, chemistry. He starts building things from scratch in a medieval fantasy setting. That angle makes it so much more interesting than the typical isekai because you're watching him actually think and solve problems instead of just powering up. It's one of those anime where the concept sounds a little weird, but once you're in it, it just works. Number 6, Mao 2099. This one takes the Demon Lord concept and drops it into a cyberpunk future, and the combination is just fun. Legendary Demon Lord wakes up centuries later and the entire world has completely changed around him. Magic and technology fused together, neon cities, mega corporations running everything, and his response is basically, I still want to take over this world, I just have to figure out how it works first. Watching him navigate something completely foreign to him with that same Demon Lord energy, it's entertaining. The way the show modernizes the old concept to fit this new world is clever without taking itself too seriously. It's not the deepest anime ever made, but it's a fun watch with a cool setting, so you should give it a try. Number 7, The Dungeon of Black Company. I'm not really a comedy anime person, but this one got me. The main character built himself a completely comfortable life in the modern world, and then gets isekai'd straight into a dungeon as a slave worker at the bottom of a mining company. No hero powers, no special destiny. Just a guy who's really good at reading situations trying to climb back up from nothing. And the way he tries to scheme his way out of his situation are genuinely funny. The show doesn't take itself seriously at all, and it commits to that energy all the way through. Sometimes you just need something that makes you laugh without asking too much from you, and this one does exactly that. Number 8, Restaurant to Another World. This one is a comfort anime in the purest sense. There's a restaurant in modern Japan that opens up a door to a fantasy world on a specific day every week. All kinds of people from that world come in to eat. Knights, elves, dragons, sorcerers, all discovering this place from the first time. Each episode follows someone new and you get a little window into their life and their story through the experience. There's no big conflict, no villain, no tension, just people, food, and the small stories that come with them. And those side stories are actually kind of interesting. You start caring about characters that don't show up for one episode. Put it on when you've had a long day and you just want something easy and enjoyable to watch. Number 9, Bartender Glass of God. Similar chill energy to the last one, but a completely different feel. This follows a legendary bartender, and the way the anime presents the craft of making cocktails is generally cool to watch. The technique, the thought process, the presentation, it all looks really good visually. Every episode, someone comes into a bar carrying something, a problem, a memory, a difficult moment. And the way he responds to that through his work is what the show is really about. It's quiet and satisfying in a way that's hard to explain until you're watching it. If you appreciate watching someone who's really great at something do their thing, this anime gives you exactly that feeling. Number 10, Odd Taxi. I already did a full video on this one, so I'll keep it short, but there was no way it wasn't making this list. A walrus taxi driver getting pulled into a missing girl case with the Yakuza and the police both coming at him from different sides. Every character feels real, every conversation ends up meaning something, and the mystery builds up in a way that genuinely pays off by the end. 13 episodes, complete story, nothing left hanging. Just go watch it. And that's the list. If there's something you think I should watch next, drop it in the comments. I'm always looking for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.